So I started doing stand-up when I was about 15 years old, and at some open mic nights at my high school that were, it would be about 8 slam poets and me. I filmed some of the routines and I put them on YouTube, and my mom found out, and she was not happy. And she said, "Devin, what about online predators? Aren't you worried they'll find you?" I said, "Mom, I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I'm exactly who they're looking for. I don't think there's any online predator out there going, sure, it's been great harassing 13-year-olds in AOL chat rooms, but there's something missing here. I feel like what I need is a grainy, homemade video of an amateur 15-year-old comedian, preferably one who looks like Robert Pattinson's effeminate little brother, cracking some jokes about how boring chemistry class is. I think that's what I need to maintain an erection." But my mom, she was just looking out for me, She loves me a lot. She's got a lot of motherly advice. Some of it is too specific to be practical. I remember when JFK Jr. died. He died in a plane crash. He was flying his own small plane, and he crashed. And I was watching the news coverage with my mom, and she was very upset by this news coverage. And she turned to me. This is not an exaggeration. This is word for word what she said to me. She said, "Devin, if I ever catch you flying a small plane over the ocean at night in the rain with minimal flying experience, and your girlfriend is the only other person in the plane," I was like, "Mom, if you catch me doing that, I will be fucking impressed." I'm just like up in a plane, I'm like, "Hey, you have fun at the party?" "Yeah, me too. Yeah, we're gonna be there in just a little bit." "Oh, God. No, don't look now, it's just, my mother's flying next to us. Oh, God. Oh, she saw me. Hi. Hi, Mom. Oh, God. What? Hang on. What? Yeah, I was just about to begin my final descent. Yes, of course I was going to do the cross-check. Yes, I like your plane. Not everything is about you. So, there's a sex robot now. Yeah, you can buy a sex robot for $6,000, which is a small price to pay for security. But I think this is amazing, that we don't even have a robot that can do household chores yet we have one that we can make sweet, tender, robotic love to. This is incredible. I think this just goes to show that with the advancement of human technology, there's always one creepy asshole looking for a way to have sex with that technology. I'm sure there was a guy 150 years ago going, "Mr. Whitney, what do you call this machine? The cotton gin? Oh, it's going to revolutionize the textile industry. Yes. Now, where does my penis go? Does it go in the cotton part or the gin part? Both are good." But technology has given us some good things. It's given us the internet, which has given me access to photos of cute animals. Whoo! Like the red panda. Have you seen this animal? It is like a panda, a fox, and a cartoon version of both of those. And it's got this little face that I just want to... Oh, it's adorable. If in the future... I love this animal so much. If in the future, when I trick a woman into becoming my wife, and it will be through trickery, and she were to give birth and a red panda were to come out, I would not be mad. I would be surprised, but I would be optimistic, I think. I'd be like, "Honey, is this because we played in Mozart in the womb? What? And you go, "No, Devin, I have something to tell you. Do you remember that business trip I took to the southwestern mountains of China? Well, there's no easy way to say this. I had sex with a red panda." I go, "Good call, honey. They're endangered." Doing your part. I'd like to get political for a moment because I think we all want me to. What? People say the problem with Iraq and Afghanistan was that we had no exit strategy. False. We went in all wrong. Any 10-year-old kid can tell you, if an American force is invading the Middle East, you got to mass all the armies in Alaska, cross the land bridge into Kamchatka, go south through Irkutsk, Mongolia, China, get that 7-army Asia bonus. That'll give you the momentum you need to swoop into the Middle East. Take you 10, 11 turns, 8 if you roll doubles, I think. You know, the only possible downside is that Saddam Hussein would become wise to the plan and tip the world over out of frustration. It's the only possible. I'm going to close with some thoughts on my favorite piece of television programming in the history of television. In 2006, the Dunkin' Donuts Corporation hired one John Goodman to do the voiceovers for their commercials. Oh, what a get this was for Dunkin' Donuts. He is not even on screen. But when I saw this commercial for the first time, I just heard his voice and I thought, God, has John Goodman put on more weight? Because his voice is fat. His voice has a weight problem. He needs to get his vocal cords stapled. It is bad, but great at the same time. It's as if they just greased up his throat with some Crisco and some jelly, put a microphone in front of him. We're like, hey, John, talk about breakfast for a few hours. We'll pay you. He's like, sounds good. I'll do anything. He's just going, just riffing off the top of his head. He's just like, hey, come into Dunkin' Donuts. You can get a... Oh, God. I am tired. If you come in now, you can get our double maple bar, which is 2 maple bars stuck together back to back with chocolate syrup. That's good. That's good. That's a good one. Or for a limited time, you can get deep fried butter batter balls, which are, of course, 2 balls of dough filled with ice cream, covered in butter, deep fried until golden brown, and then dusted with the stuff that's inside pixie sticks. So the guy's like, I'm sorry, Mr. Goodman, that's not actually on our menu. He goes, it's not? What? Well, get a pen and paper. I'm giving you gold. That's my time, everybody. Thank you.